Moving on now, there is an important consideration about Bazel's remote execution support. So, Bazel does support compiling or building Python files on the cloud, and it supports executing tests, so executing test files on the cloud, but it doesn't support executing normal Python scripts or modules on the cloud. A very simple go around over this limitation is to just create ultra simple tests that invoke the Python module that we wanted to run in the first place, and if that Python file terminates without throwing any errors, the test passes. So now we have to decide, how do we create the test? Well, with Bazel, there are two popular ways. One is using PyTest, which is more convenient and more user friendly, but there is an architecture mismatch issue. Bazel, for some reason, compiles PyTest on a local machine. So even if you are executing the test remotely, the tests compile and build for your local computer, and then they get shipped to the cloud infrastructure to get executed. As I said earlier, I'm using an Apple Silicon Mac, which involve ARM chips, while Native Link Cloud uses x86 chips. So there's an architecture mismatch issue. Well, a fix for this is to create classic shell tests. They are old school but very robust. Shell test basically refers to just a shell script that runs a test file. So instead of running a test file, we can just create a shell script that just runs a Python binary, and that's all it is. So to recap, for this project, suppose we have a file called client.py. We will have a run client.sh script that will load Python in the remote environment, run our client.py file, and if the client.py terminates without any errors, the script passes and it exits with a code 0. With that being said, we can now finally go and look into some of the code.